Hello everyone, I'm the Ultimate Waterman Overlord and welcome back to Princess Evangile. So yeah, let's just get right back into the main storyline of Princess Evangile. Finally. About 30 minutes after we finished the game, the power finally came back on. Cool. Geez, I nearly said wheeze for some reason. There was nothing to do in the dark and it was too early to sleep. I'd ended up just staring into space, so the girl's still here. I decided to clean up the room first. I don't think they're here. I found my eyes drawn to the candle, which was hardly burned down at all. Seeing it unlit now, it was clearly a harmless thing. Yeah, but we don't like fire. It seemed unbelievable that something so small could have pushed me to the brink of terror. But we got Konomi, she can push you to the brink of terror. But I was sure that if I lit it again, we'll be scared as fuck. I pulled out a match, deciding to test that theory. Fucking hell, Messiah, crazy man. My hand began to tremble. Damn it. Becoming more determined, I grabbed my right wrist with my left hand to steady myself, but the shaking wouldn't stop. I gave up and tossed away the matches. The shaking immediately stopped. Yo, Messiah, you don't need to put yourself through this, brother. What's going on here? I have to remember where this phobia of mine came from. It was feeling more and more urgent. But how can I make myself remember? I slapped lightly at my forehead with the heel of my hand. Naturally, it didn't help. Whoa! As I went to take a bath, I glanced at the wash basin mirror and let out a cry of surprise. These are lipstick marks, right? Oh, fucking hell, what happened, Messiah? You got kissed a lot, didn't you, boy? Colour started to spread across my face. I thought I felt something against my neck in the dark there. So, that really did happen, oh yes. They had all jumped me, sending the back of my head against the floor. I could barely tell what was going on. Oh, these girls are thirsty. Then, they all left immediately, so I didn't get a chance to speak, or a chance to ask. What, so they kissed you and then ran away? These girls. I thought back on the sensation, light smacks of warm flesh against my cheek, my forehead, and my neck. But I didn't remember feeling any on my lips. Oh, girls, what are you doing? That was a good thing, right? No. It was a good thing, after all, you know, it was a good thing. I didn't want a real kiss if we weren't in love. But we are in love with all of them. I mean, we're only in love with Ruiko, though. I'm a bit ill, by the way. These were just expressions of affection. Yeah. There were some girls who wouldn't hesitate as far as that went, but these girls weren't like that. In other words, they followed their feelings. They did this because they had feelings for me. Oh yes, they do, mate. Which meant I would have to answer those feelings somehow. Yeah, we just got to Ruiko say, you, me, bedroom tonight, yes? Mentally, I understood that, but then why couldn't I convince myself to do it? Was I really that indecisive? Someone had said that about me recently, and I remembered hearing it a long time ago too. Wasn't it Ayako who said that? As I thought about that, something occurred to me. Was it Ayako I think it was Ayako, I'm not sure. My indecisiveness might also have started with that event I couldn't remember in my past. That lost memory, wreathed in flames. That hole where the memory should be had a slope like an antlion's den. Was that what was keeping me from moving forward? Probably. Or maybe that was just an excuse to keep me from acknowledging my indecisiveness. I love that. So good. Okay, we're having like a flashback? Or we're just remembering. What are we doing? Huh? There's something familiar about those words. Yeah, you heard them before, mate. Oh yes, Ruiko. Rip Ayaka. The room was strangely dim. There was something flickering in front of my eyes. Is it the candle? Fuck's sake, Messiah. Shadows? Yes, there were shadows dancing and flitting above the girls' heads. I didn't like it. Lighting? Ugh. But the girls didn't seem to notice. But why is it so dark in here? It's not that dark. And how are they playing when it's so dark? Ah, of course it was dark. The power is out. Then where was that faint light coming from? The candle? My eyes turned to the table and I realised it. The flame! Oh shit! What the fuck? We're fucking thumbnail, by the way. Weird thumbnail, but what the fuck? What the actual fuck? I turned quickly towards the strange voice. Rise-san? Yo, that is demonic. No, that wasn't Rise-san. What the fuck? She went to fucking... Oh god, this is crazy. Flame? Whoa. Flames! They were all around us. Holy fuck. Ruriko! Now's not the time, babe. Hold it, you guys! This is no time to be playing games. There's fucking fire everywhere. I screamed so loud, I thought my lungs would burst. I'm not screaming loud. But my words didn't seem to reach them. They kept looking at the board, laughing and talking. They were already surrounded by the flames. I watched in horror. Huh? Even amidst the roaring of the flames, her voice stood out in sharp relief. What the fuck? This is fucking scary. Not all of the girls were playing the game. Risa-san alone was staring down at the floor. Her hands hanging limply at her sides, she stood out clearly from the circle. Girl, what's wrong with you, babe? I spun around quickly. The window! I've got to get it out! Now! I have to get her out. I have to get her out. But who? Ah, the name of the girl. What was it? It was like the name of an animal. What are we doing? An animal? A dog? Sheehan? No, that's not it. That was my name. He's fucking Sheehan. We done it. I threw the window open wide. Ah! In that instant, a scream echoed from my lips. Game, please don't make me scream. I can't be bothered. I was already surrounded by flames. You guys! Ah! I spun around, but there was no one there. No, there was one person. Standing in front of the shrine gate. New thumbnail. This crazy bitch is back. It was her. Well, we have to get out of here. But where could we go? The flames were like walls around us. I felt a tug on the shirt on my back. That's fucking Rise. She's your what? That's it! I cried out as I remembered what I was carrying in my head. Here it is! I brought out the toy slingshot I had brought earlier. It's dangerous, so don't point it at people. That's what the man who sold it to me had said. I'm going to hit her with this. Yo, fucking, he's mental. Once I hit her, you run out, okay? I heard a sound like a choke and looked up from my hand. The girl had drawn closer to me than before. I'm fucking scared. Huh? What was she talking about? I was afraid. And not just of the knife in her hand, yeah. Holy shit. The voice seemed to resound all around me from some distant place. She glared at me, her face twisted with hatred. That's why I was afraid. The air around us was wavering in the heat. Previously, the woman's form had wavered with it. This is getting dangerous. But now she was slowly coming closer. She was terrifying. I began to draw away. We're gonna get fucking stabbed. Hiding the girl behind me. The woman raised her right hand. That's such a better thumbnail. It's serious, but I'm just wanting thumbnails. The cold light, the cold steel flickered in the light of the flames, sparkling like the light of a sunset. Holy fuck, is that your mum, Rise? I gripped the slingshot tightly in my trembling hand. I wasn't sure how well I could aim, but at this range I probably couldn't miss. I mean, she's right there. We could hit these bazongas. I pulled back on the band. Then I released it, and I think the woman was saying something in that moment. It hit! Good job, Messiah. Struck in the forehead, she slouched forward. The way she shook her head back and forth reminded me of a lion dance I'd seen once. This is not the time for that, Messiah. Now, run! I grabbed her by the hand and pulled. But for some reason, her body felt heavy. It didn't seem like she was walking on her own power. Liz? Her name's Liz? What the fuck? I turned back uneasily. Her eyes were focused on the ground. Either surrounded by the fire and the skin scorching heat, Liz's face seemed to be clad in shadow. Who the fuck is Liz? Is that a fucking codename for Rise? What? You're gonna make me get stabbed? Just fucking run! Come on, we have to go! I gave her another hard tug. Behind me I could hear a sharp sound, different from the roar of the flames, almost like a sharp wind. Well, I think that's the knife, Messiah. The woman was swinging the knife madly, her other hand clenched against her bleeding forehead. If we got too close to the flame, our clothing would catch fire, and that would be pretty bad. So we'd have to slip by her as close as possible, but with the way she was swinging that knife, that wasn't going to be easy. This is where we get stabbed in the back, isn't it? Well, there was only one way out. Spear her! Spear! The shrine gate was the only safe route. And the woman was standing in front of it, which meant that we had to slip past her. Let's go! I took her hand once more. Yeah, let's get out of it before we get fucking murdered by this crazy bitch. She nodded. Her despondency had lasted only for a moment before the strength returned to her eyes. Good job, girl. I calculated the timing carefully and leaped at her in the middle of her swing. But even though we were past her, we still weren't safe. I heard footsteps and felt a presence behind me. Oh shit. It felt like a nightmare, like being chased by monsters to the ends of the earth. My steps began to waver. As I did, I could see Liz ahead of me running. And this is where we're gonna get fucking stabbed. Good. Now we're safe. You fucking jinxed it, Messiah. Ugh! Suddenly, I felt a burning pain run along my back. Ugh, that must fucking hurt. The next moment, my shirt was wet and clinging to my skin. Sweat? No, not this suddenly. So fucking, you've been stabbed, boy. I tripped over my own leg. My momentum sent me flying. The ground was approaching fast. It all happened so suddenly, I couldn't shield my body from the impact. My forehead struck the ground and my neck jerked upwards. I bounced once, then fell again. He's fucking dead. The starry sky spread out before me, glowing in red. Well, that was eventful. We just got stabbed while protecting Liz, which is probably Rise. But yes, this is where I'm going to leave this episode of Princess Evangile. Quite a short one, I think. We're going to leave this on another cliffhanger, I guess. It's not really a cliffhanger. But yes, thank you for watching this episode of Princess Evangile. And I hope to see you in the next episode of Princess Evangile, or just in another video in general. So please like, comment, and subscribe. And maybe share, if you really want to. Yeah, just if you really want to. Yeah, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.